So this is another one I have done for my family before, but again, it was like a month ago or something, and I'm hoping I can do it better this time. Um, Also, loving the fact that F2 has come into my life since then, so that'll make this even easier because there's a lot of Fs that I can just play F2. Oh, real quick, I really am going to highlight the F minors in this one, um, because that is not a super easy chord to play, especially if you're not expecting it. Probably one on this one, page 2. Yep. So there's only 3, it looks like, in the whole song. No, I'm gonna leave this highlighter with my phone so I don't forget to bring it downstairs with me. I've got other colored highlighters I can use up here if I ever need to. Though, of course, with the light behind the paper, the yellow doesn't show up as much. Well, I'll at least notice the ones over there, so hopefully that'll help me notice the one over there. And let me just practice F minor real quick. Is it? Yeah, okay. And that's, again, it's not one hard to do on its own, but it's hard to do when you're moving from somewhere else. And I think this is always D minor to F minor. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully better than the last time I played it, which is really all I'm aiming for at the moment. I'm not aiming for perfection. I mean, I'm aiming for perfection. I'm just not reaching it. But that's okay. I don't think I've done one song yet where I didn't screw something up. And again, that's okay. Because one day I will, and it'll be a joyous occasion. Oh, and I had mentioned, I don't know, in one of the other videos that Care-a-Lot was another song that I did. I mean, I didn't tell you when at the time, but it was in the same grouping, I think, that I did for my family. But I just don't have that one typed up yet, or not typed up. I'm just going to find the lyrics, copy and paste it, and then put all the chords in. But I just haven't gotten that far. I still just have it in a notebook with just the chords, no lyrics. I know the lyrics, like I have them memorized, so I probably could play it that way again, but the last time I did that, I messed up because I didn't hold a certain note long enough. And it was like right at the very end. Like I think I had done it pretty well, and then at the very end, I'm like, wait, why isn't this working? Ugh. So whatever, I don't want that to happen again. So I want to actually put the lyrics on a thing, and yeah. So, Fly Me to the Moon, and I told this story, I think, to them, but since y'all don't know, this is an old Frank Sinatra song, but I had never heard it before, as far as I know, until on YouTube, and somebody must have shared it on Twitter or somewhere. There is this adorable little 6-year-old girl who can play the guitar like nobody's business. Like, she's so talented, and she can sing like a little cherub. Like, she has the most beautiful voice. Oh my goodness. I think she's Chinese. I know she's Asian. I'm pretty sure she's from China. I'm not trying to be just like, all Asians are from China. I know better than that. I literally think like the text in some of the stuff is Chinese. That's why I'm pretty sure that's where she is. But I'll try to, yeah, I'm sure I can find that video, and I'll link to it in the description, because y'all need to hear that little girl, and there will be tears in your eyes probably. It's just so beautiful. She's so good. And I will never play any instrument as well as she can play the guitar. Oh my god, she's so good. She could probably whoop my butt on the ukulele too, even if she had never picked one up in her life. Like, just show her a few chords and she'd just be like, oh yeah, got this, duh. She's just clearly has a very musical family, which is great. So I'm not going to sound nearly as adorable as a 6-year-old, but hopefully I'll sound decent. And I just love this song. I sing this one to Wisp at lunchtime. This is one of our latest thing that she trained me into doing. Like, we think we train our cats. No, she trained me into doing this. Because I think I picked her up one day while I was heating up my water to make tea. And then she thought, oh, this is what we're going to do every day. And she started crying at me if I didn't do it. So now she gets sing songs, what I call them, at lunch and at bedtime. This is one of the lunchtime sing songs. Anyway, what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing, sing forevermore. You're the one I long for, that I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my life with song and let me sing forevermore. You're the one I long for, that I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. See, can't go for perfection because I'm never gonna clank. Why? What did I even do? I think like I missed D minor. I like had my fingers in the wrong place. And yeah, one of the F minors I wasn't quite prepared for. Whatever. So close though. So close. I'm gonna do it one more time. Shut up. I know you're all like, Katie, it's good enough. No, it's not. Fly me to the moon, or let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You're the one I long for, that I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my life with song and let me sing forevermore. You're the one I long for, that I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. That's better. Good enough. I think there was one thing I sort of kind of screwed up, but good enough. I can take one tiny little screw up over a total like flub. Yeah. Wait, did I just say this was a flub or that was this tiny screw up flub? I don't know. What's worse, tiny screw up or flub? Maybe flub is a tiny screw up. Whatever the case, it wasn't anything major. I can deal with that. So, see, I thought I could do it better a second time. I was right that time. I was not so right the other time. But whatever. Sometimes doing it again, yeah, you need that practice round and then you're good to go. And I really cannot wait for the weather to cool off so that I can be up here like any time of the day, because again, I'm having to do this first thing in the morning where my voice is not super warmed up for singing anything, much less like high notes. Although I'm fine with my singing on that one. I don't think I butchered any of the notes singing, I hope. But I don't like having to always do this first thing in the morning, and then my fingers are sticky and blah. I think I could do even better, and I will, because I'm gonna keep practicing. Oh, I gotta show you my She-Ra shirt today. She-Rad. Virtual PowerCon is happening this weekend as I'm playing these. It'll be after that these are released, but whatever. So in honor of PowerCon, since this is She-Ra's 35th anniversary year, and she was supposed to have a big to-do at PowerCon, and then PowerCon had to be canceled because of COVID. Why am I playing? I'm not happy about that. Yeah, because of that, no She-Ra, no PowerCon. But they're doing like a virtual thing today, some virtual panels and stuff. And it's not like there's gonna be video interaction between the fans and the people doing the panel, so they're not gonna see my She-Ra shirt. But I will know that I'm wearing it. I don't know. I'm excited to listen to some panels. I think it'll be fun. And no, I still have not tried the new She-Ra theme song. No, not even touching that yet. I still have so many other songs I need to do first. Like, there's these 3 that I had done before. There's still a few others that I did early on for my family that I need to redo for others. And those I hopefully could nail because they're easy as pie. If I screw those up, then just put a pin in me. I'm done. But no. You can screw up easy songs. I know that better than anyone. It's really easy to screw up a simple song. It's just if your finger happens to go there when you're trying to do that. Big difference. So, yeah. That's why it's like, it totally is a dance. You have to just be so freaking careful where your finger lands. Although that's with any stringed instrument, and it's not like ukulele is unique in that aspect. Gosh, I'm remembering back to my cello days. Be very specific where you put your fingers. But that, once you got it down, was muscle memory. You weren't looking at your fingers. You're looking at the music and just playing. Maybe one day I'll get to that point with the ukulele where I don't have to keep looking at what I'm doing over here and make sure I get to the right spot. That's going to be a while. But I can do that at least a little. I don't know if y'all noticed. In some songs, or at least in some lines of some songs, I can do that now. I don't have to look for every single transition. Actually, a lot of this song I can do without looking. But that F minor, yeah. Like, I could feel around for it, but it would take longer than I would want it to. So, okay. Gosh, how are all of these over 10 minutes long? I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know why I can't stop rambling on, but I'm going to go and I'm doing something else today. There's this. There's something else I needed to work on in the middle of the day, and then PowerCon panels later. I've already forgotten what that was. Maybe Adam can remind me, because I think I told him yesterday. It might just be work for MuggleNet. I don't remember. Anyway, I've got something else I need to do for the rest of the Saturday. And I hope y'all are having a good whatever day of the week this comes out on. A good day, a good week. I hope y'all are staying healthy and happy. And I will be back soon with more songs because I can't get enough and I can't stop. Somebody please stop me. And I'm kidding. Don't ever. I love it too much. There are literally some days where I start practicing and I just don't want to stop. And sometimes I do go for like 2 hours because I just can't stop. And that's not necessarily practicing that entire time. Sometimes it's figuring out new songs and then practicing them and finding another song and figuring out what its chords should be and then practicing. You know, it's not 2 hours of constantly playing. Like that would be, wow. That's not what's happening. It's just, yeah, sometimes it takes time to find the things and it's a process. It's a thing. It's a whatever. Yes, going now, really. But I definitely have some songs on the backlog that I just need to put into this form. I haven't even shown y'all what one of these looks like, I don't think. Are all these? Yeah. Okay, I don't have any of that. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Here's what it looks like. Let me show you Rainbow Connections. That one, you can appreciate all the freaking chord changes. Is that in focus? Nah. Maybe, sorta, kinda. Yeah. But on this one, I think you can see that there's like gray behind the words as well. There's not supposed to be. Generally, I copy and paste lyrics and chords from this site, like guitarchord.com, or that's not exactly it, but it's something like that I have a subscription to. And it just automatically makes it look this way. But I like it because it differentiates the chords from the words, although there's lines in between them, so they're differentiated anyway. Sorry, I'm making it just like freak out with the focus, me holding it like that. But generally, there's not gray behind the words. It's just, I couldn't get rid of it. This is in Google Docs. I can't figure out where the gray is coming from. It's not a flood fill behind those words. It's not a table, you know, it's not a spreadsheet. This is just a doc, and it's not highlighted. It's not like using a gray highlight. I literally can't reproduce it. I don't know. I can't get rid of it either. Like once it's there, I just, whatever. But I just wanted to show y'all what one of my songs looked like in the format that I'm using. Because that's just how it, yeah. Because I have a book of songs, but when you use a book, especially when it's a song that has, you know, multiple verses, it won't have them all on those 2 pages. Well, I think there's like one song that does, but generally it'll have like the first verse and the chorus, and then, or part of the chorus, you flip the page, and then it's like additional verses, and it just has the words, but not the chords again. So you would have to like just remember the chords or keep flipping back and forth. So I just take the songs I like in my book and turn them into this. Like I usually just look the song up on that website and find the same key. And sometimes it'll have different chords, even if it starts on the same chord as the one in my book. It may have some others and then I can pick and choose which ones I like better. Do I like the one from the book better or the one from the site better? I think that happened actually with the Rainbow Connection. Some of that was different. Anyway, TMI. So I just need to, convert my other songs that I want to do that I've already done and have played several times into this format so that I can play them for you. Okay. Like Music Stand helps some things, but it doesn't help when I have to turn pages back and forth. Like, I don't think y'all want that. Like, I could do it. It would be like, okay, play this, turn back. It would just break the flow so bad, and I don't want to do that. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing and making them legible. But maybe I will get rid of the lines, the spaces between, or at least like every other one. Like maybe I can get rid of this space here and leave a space between the lines here and the next line of chords. Just to make these shorter so they're not 3-4 pages long. Because I don't think they really need to be. I'll try and see. If it's harder to read like that, maybe I won't. I don't know. experimentation, the name of the game. Figure out what works for you and do it. And what works for me right now is stopping talking, and it probably has worked for y'all like 5 minutes ago. You probably already stopped this. Again, if you made it to the end and my rambling, I'm sorry, but thanks. You're great. I love ya. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.